Juddmonte Spinster, Kurt Becker with the call.
They're off in the Juddmonte Spinster, and there goes Jin right out for the early lead. Torpedo Anna comes away in second. Scylla is outrunning in third from in between horses, and then Chilled as they head into the first turn. Nitrogen angles wide and moves up a couple of spots from fifth to fourth to third and stays wide around the first turn. Jin hugs the rail. Jin has the lead and leads it by a half length. Torpedo Anna second in between horses, and Nitrogen wide around the first turn is third, a length and a half off the leader as Scylla is there to her inside and fourth, and a gap of just over 5 more lengths back to Chilled, who is last. Opening quarter 23.74 seconds. Up the backstretch they go, and Jin is the leader. Jin leads it by 3/4 of a length. Torpedo Anna second between horses, the same margin. Nitrogen third up on the far outside by 3/4 of a length. Scylla is fourth back toward the inside. Then a gap of 4 more lengths back to Chilled, who continues to give chase but still last. 46.69 seconds was the time for the first half mile. Jin, Torpedo Anna 1-2 to the far turn, and then Nitrogen third up on the far outside. Scylla is still tucked away toward the rail. Now here's Nitrogen beginning to mount a bid, wide again on the turn, but coming forward as there's just over a quarter mile to go. Jin the leader, Nitrogen to second, Torpedo Anna is third. Scylla's moving up to her inside as they turn for home in the Juddmonte Spinster. Jin to the inside and narrow lead. Nitrogen is right alongside. A gap of 3 more lengths. Scylla tries to pick up the leaders, but she's third. Torpedo Anna is beaten into the final furlong. Jin stubborn with the lead. Nitrogen is there. Scylla is third. A 16th to go. Jin, Nitrogen drifting out. Jin to the inside. Nitrogen is second at the wire. Oh, a head bob will decide it in the Juddmonte Spinster. Will it be Nitrogen? Will it be Jin? 1 minute 49.77 seconds.
Too close to call. What a finish in the Grade 1 Juddmonte Spinster. I absolutely am not even going to try.
I'm usually pretty good at these things. I had no idea when they hit the wire.
I don't know. Listen, you got to give Jin a lot of credit. Randy and I were talking before the race. If we had a little extra time, let's throw her in there, because one of her best races, it's the only race she ever ran at Keeneland. She's on the rail.
So here we go. Let's get a look there. They're dead even at that point. That
Tough
could
angle
be. To me, that's either a dead heat or it's Nitrogen winning by a nose.
And for those looking at home, it looks like the inside filly is ahead, but you have to give the outside horse a little edge because the camera's at an angle on this particular shot.
So a matter of Jin on the inside, underneath Louis Size for trainer Brendan Walsh. Nitrogen on the outside, underneath Jose Ortiz, down to the wire together. Not much separating them whatsoever.
Meanwhile, the 1-9 favorite, Torpedo Anna, no excuses whatsoever. She was parked right outside of Jin in a great spot. Jin kept running. Torpedo Anna didn't. It's the second time this year that she's given a mysteriously poor performance. Back at Churchill Downs in the La Troyenne the day before the Kentucky Derby, she was last in a 7-horse field, and that day she was a 1-5 favorite, and they had no excuse for it.
She had an odd trip going into that first turn.
A little bit of bumping around.
She was mugged a little bit, but you're right, a flat performance by the Horse of the Year.
And again today, so she will not be going on, I can tell you that, I don't think, after a performance like this to the Breeders' Cup.
They have posted it. Your winner of the Juddmonte Spinster is Jin, and that with trainer Brendan Walsh.